Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Thea, The Awakening Return of the Giants. In the previous part, we talked to some planet-new giants and convinced them to help us with the weather, who now should be convinced that it's worth helping us in the fight against the Umbrage Lord, and this is where the Umbrage Lord should be. As far as I know, this is the last step in the Giant's quest line, so in like 6, maybe 7 turns, we will try to finish the quest line and basically win the game. If we're gonna be able to do that, that's a question. I did my best to prepare a group for that. Here's the expedition. Um, I took 3 more people, the Pine Conet, the Holic, and one more person. I think I gathered. I just checked the people in the village who has decent social skills and is not cursed. So there was like one option. So we are going with, I didn't actually count, 3, 9, 15, 18, 21, 22 people. That's how many we are taking to the fight. And yeah, I hope it's enough. We'll be able to take down the Umbrage Lord and win the game. I also changed the gear a bit, so I equipped the artifacts that we crafted to further increase our social skills. But yeah, we don't have that many items, so it's some improvement, but it's not huge. So we will have to do with what we have. I don't want to try to craft more stuff. We would run out of food, and yeah, the Umbrage Lord is most likely getting stronger every turn. So let's just go there and see what's gonna happen. Let's just make sure that we don't run into anything crazy. Definitely don't want to run into some giants. What is the best way here? Probably here, and then we go north.
You hear a strange commotion coming from the nearby bushes, a sort of cross between a squeak and a deep grumble of a salivating dog. As you approach, you see a weird-looking brown ball of disheveled fur, with big yellow eyes staring back at you. The creature is no bigger than a fox and has bat-like wings, a snarly smile with a range of sharp teeth, and it smells badly. It is apparently stuck in some hunter's trap. You recognize the trap to be orc-made.
Okay, I'm not sure that we have seen this event on camera, but I've seen it on, I mean, off camera, definitely. I think we might get some blessing from this, and if we get the right blessing before the social challenge, that would be a very significant boost. So I'll try to get it. I'm not sure that this gives a blessing, but I think it's worth a try. So I'm just gonna examine this further.
After a closer examination, you realize this may be a skshak, a relatively harmless house demon, who usually settles inside a household and, if treated right, brings good fortune to its housemates.
Okay, so I'll try to release it.
You approach the trap carefully and gently dismantle it. Right, I'm gonna let you go, little fella. Just don't go all monstrous on us now, okay? The creature nods frantically, still squealing from the trap digging into its little body. You release the skshak, and as you do so, it tries to hobble away from you. After a few steps, it stops, looks up, and squeaks before speaking up.
Are you going to eat me?
No, of course not.
Oh, I am thanking you. I speak your speech not well, but I try to tell you. Weak is my body. I smile as I join Mokosh in the dirt soon in peacefulness. Thanking you, friends. Your tongue calls me Skshak and House Demon. Funny names. And so I am both and none. But I tell you now of a house because you friends and good, and I warn you. Once there was a house and there was joy and laughter. Once it was a place of magics and yummy foods. Then the darkened time came, and no longer a demon I was, no longer helped my mistress. I cried as my eyes looked on her evil. No longer my lady, no more joy, all sad and angry and dead. But not gone, or alive, but not living. I tell you the house, because you helped me from the nasty trap, you good people. So please help my mistress now. Free her from her trap, and she may be dirt with me and stop her bad, bad madness.
The creature falls onto the ground, clutching its stomach in pain, and before your very eyes it begins to disintegrate into dirt. With its last breath, it goes on.
Beware, friends. She eats. She's crazy. Got treasures. Set her free.
The shack is gone, and all that is left is a scrap of paper with a badly drawn map on it.
Okay, let's take the map, but that's not what I expected. It's very close, so we could maybe check it out. Though, thinking it would be one extra turn. We can probably afford it to do that. I'm curious. I want to know how exactly this quest works. In case there's
You are ambushed by a shadow giant and his minions.
Damn it.
You feel a gust of cold air as they approach, and you know they are filled with the darkness. The giant whispers, his voice ringing in your ears like an ice pick. Give me your souls.
What I wanted to say is I want to figure out how the house works, what we have to fight there in case in the future we get this early, if I make more Let's Plays, so we have the information. I didn't expect this, and this is exactly what I wanted to avoid. I think we just gotta fight. Yeah, we could sacrifice the VSC here, but I'm just not sacrificing anyone. Might be a just better idea to get rid of one person, make sure that no one else dies, and we keep enough people for the fight. If we just, I mean, for the final fight, if we just fight here, we may lose more than one person. But I'm willing to try. It's the fight is not that hard, so I think we should be able to handle this. Okay, 54. Come on, this is a kill. And we can use 2 more cards. Who doesn't have piercing damage? You don't. Really? First action? So we need someone to the front. That's gonna be this elf. He's gonna destroy the shade. So I think we just wait. Okay, so this is the first action, so now we have a kill, 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 it's 2 together, and you can kill this shade easily. Okay, so it wasn't that hard. There we go.
You defeat the shadow giant and its minions of darkness.
Yeah, 10 moonstone, that's a nice reward, but a bit too late for that. I'm just happy that we didn't lose anyone. Okay, keep moving. And yeah, let's check the house first.
Following the instructions laid out by the shack, you find an old worker's hut, hidden away from prying eyes by a strange, unnatural mist. The air around this place is thick and cold, and yet the mist smells of ginger and honey. The more you look at the house, the more alluring it becomes.
Okay, let's enter.
Within the house, you hear the faint laughter of children, followed by sporadic sobs and even screams. You enter into the main chamber and see a large furnace still burning hot, despite there being no signs of smoke outside. There is a tall stack of old rugs lying by the furnace and nothing else. You hear a crying child as if it were sitting inside the flames.
Okay, let's approach.
Before you stands a tall, ragged woman with wild eyes and a crooked grin on her face. She wears a torn-up dress, sadly revealing her dried-up, long breasts. She has long, sharp nails, and her hair is wildly disheveled. Perhaps she was once a young, even a pretty woman, but the form that stands before you now is worn down by forces beyond nature. She stretches out her hands before you.
My children, have you come back to me?
Okay, we can just attack. For a skull fight shouldn't be that bad. But maybe we can try to get more information. Who are you? Lost souls or a medal with or a medal of the dark art? Speak now before we burn you in your own furnace, woman.
Some in your party have heard tales of the Baba Yaga, a witch dwelling in solitude, luring lost children into her evil clutches. This creature certainly fits the bill, so some of your party feel very unsettled as the witch laughs hysterically.
Burn me, you will. That is what they all say. That is what they all try. But fire is mine. It holds my babes in its warm clutches. But it will not have me. Alas, it will not.
The woman spreads her arms out to you again, her deformed breasts unnaturally reaching for you, beckoning you to come closer, and all the while, the cries of the children get louder.
Okay, so yeah, we know how difficult the fight is. That's what I wanted to know. One thing, how hard the fight challenge is, and now there is another option. So let's explore this one to get as much information as we can. Try to release her.
Although you have heard the tales of a Baba Yaga, an evil witch hell-bent on killing children, you have heard from the wise ones that this poor creature is most likely trapped in her own body, dead but unable to die.
Okay, well, let's
You know
try.
how to protect yourself from the witch's curse, but killing her is still not an easy feat. If you strike down the witch with mortal weaponry, she will be banished for a time, but not dead. The only way to truly defeat Baba Yaga is to fight the very curse that befell her, but only those with magic can do that.
Four skull hex challenge. That's pretty crazy. I'm not sure that we can handle that. But you know what? Let's try that. I'm just curious. This might be a very stupid idea before the final fight. But yeah, I'm just too curious. I want to see that.
Luckily, you have among you those who can weave the winds of magic, and so they prepare for the grueling ritual of cleansing.
Okay, so 7 hex cards. It'll be hard. But with the amount of people that we have, I should be able to handle this. Okay, we'll have to rely on the Elven Mage heavily. But do we have Shield Ally? Counter Offense? I don't have anything. Wow. Just can't really do absolutely anything here. Just try to get one attack from the mage, hopefully kill one card. Gonna lose a ton of people here. Okay, I'm gonna use the usual approach. Those cards are not super strong. 10 damage. Yeah, whatever, you can support it. Okay, you will survive 2 attacks. Who's next? I mean, you survive 2 attacks. You will tank 2 attacks. That's what I wanted to say. You will tank 2 more. Now, you can tank 3 attacks, and now we use someone very weak for this one. And 17, you can survive these 2 attacks. So that should be all damage covered now, and the medic should survive that. So now we just use as much damage as possible, hopefully kill something. You have a poison. This is 13, 10, 7, 4. This should be a kill. Now we need 7. This is 5. We have supported ally somewhere. Nope. How much damage do we need here? It's 5, 2 damage. You can get closer. You can get closer. You can get closer. So that's this guy down, and then we get 1 attack on this guy. You need to do 15. Now it's time for the mage, I think. That should be a kill on this guy. And can we do 10? We can. Okay, so after 2 rounds of combat, I think 4 cards should be dead. And 4 of our people should be dead. Unless I made a mistake somewhere, which is entirely possible. Let's actually do this slower. I want to see if it really works the way that I think it's gonna work. Okay, that worked. I think I made a mistake at one moment. Yeah, I forgot about 1 attack, but the amount of cards that we lost and killed was there. I was right. So now it's gonna be pretty easy to finish this off. Can we maybe confuse? Nope. Okay, tanks. You are a good tank. You can be a tank. You can be a tank. And now we just play everything we can. That's enough. Okay, so we
You break
managed
the
to
evil
remove the
curse that
curse.
tarnished the soul of Baba Yaga. For a second, a young woman appears before you, dressed in her wedding garb and pregnant. She smiles, then turns back into an older woman, but this time she seems more human.
Thank you, my children. You have rescued my soul. Now I am yours to command. Will you accept my service?
Wow, I didn't expect this. I expected that she's gonna join us. And I think she's gonna be pretty good at social challenge.
You
Hell
agree,
yeah.
despite certain reservations. As a sign of goodwill, the Baba Yaga also frees some children she had stashed.
Okay, 1 child, don't care. But what I do care about is what are you, by the way? Oh, she's a demon. Let's check her skills. 14 will, not that good. 11 speech is not bad. I expected more from this, to be honest. But well, it's another person for the final fight. And we didn't lose anyone, so it was a good fight here, and it's also important that I know what to expect from this event, and that it's probably a very bad idea trying this early in the game, because the challenge was pretty hard. Okay, 1 more turn. There we go. Let's try this.
You approach the lair of the Umbrage Lord. and it is suitably steeped in grim darkness and stale, musty air. In an underground chamber stands a large figure, barely humanoid, made of pure darkness.
Okay, so it's possible to retreat from this fight. Good to know. But we are gonna approach him.
The Weatherer appears at your side, ready to assist you. The two giants stare at each other, but say nothing.
So the weather is going to join us, and as I said, I want to go with the social option. So let's do that. I'll let the weather speak. You may have allowed the darkness to take your soul, but you are still one of my flock, and you will submit to me now. Ooh, let's do this. Okay, Umbrage Lord, Moroki, Unliving Giant. I think these creatures will be mostly like tanks, and most of the damage comes from these three. I could be wrong, of course. Well, we'll find out. It's not that many cards, and this is the reason why we want to have the weather with us, because of his support. The support ally is huge. I'd like to try and counter something. I have no idea what numbers we need. I'll just find out. I don't think I want to play anything. We could maybe... Let's play these two. That should be a 16 damage before they can do anything. But if the Umbrage Lord comes out first, that probably won't be like even a scratch. Oh, Shadow Creature. Here's the Umbrage Lord. Okay, so he came from the supported hand. That's good. It's one less attack for him. Though what I thought would be just support is actually very strong. And it also means there's no point in trying to counter anything. So we about the weather. It's like the card that's gonna decide this fight. Let's do this the same way as we are doing challenges. Oh, the Unliving Giant is not that strong. And Shades are not that strong either. Okay. So now I'm gonna expect that they will all attack in this direction. That's what I have to do. Someone weak for the first attack. Same for the second attack. And two more. This time we can take the Pine Conad, because with 18 hit points she can tank both the hits. Okay. And now we just use more shields. Get closer. You can get closer. You can get closer. And now probably people with more hit points. Might be too early for that. Let's use one more tank. Mm. And support ally, support ally, support ally. Now that elf and support ally again. Okay, it's very hard to calculate here what's gonna happen because he played these two cards, so we can't say in which direction they will attack. But at least the elf should be protected and kill these two shades. If we get lucky, we might be able to get rid of all the shades. Just need to reduce the amount of active cards, and then we can just slowly kill them with the help of the weather. Okay, so protect forward. And he survived. Well, wasn't enough to get through. I tried, but I didn't expect that he would get through so many hit points. Okay, 2 down, 6 to go. This time, I'll just let them play whatever. I don't care about this. We can tank this hit with one person. If it was like million damage, it doesn't matter. It just kills one person. So, that's 3 attacks we have to tank. The first one, just use the weakest person that we have. Maybe I should have used the VST for this. Okay, you go next. Doesn't really matter. And now, I think I want someone who can survive this hit and then tank this one. So, here we go. Next one. That's 30 damage, so that's still a lot. You're gonna tank that. Now we have 15, and then the Rocky is gonna attack. So we want someone with more than 15. You don't have more than 15. You have more than 15. And the shadow creature won't get a second attack because we'll kill it on the first turn. Now, how much damage are we gonna do to it? 1, 2, 3. So that's 4, 9. 9 and 10. That's 19. And we have to get 54. 19. 25. 30. 34. 42. Oh, we can't get through. I'd like to support Kriha and somehow make it that she attacks the Rocky. So we did the huge hit to the giant. We are on 42. How... Oh, look at this support ally 24 from the Elven Mage. Problem solved. 42, 49, 51. We can do it this way. Support. 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 This should be a kill on the shadow creature on the first round. And the strongest support card you're gonna use here. Is it gonna be enough for a kill? Nope, because of the shield and the fact that we can't use double poison damage. But it's gonna be close. It's gonna be down to 6 hit points, I think. Again, I might have made a mistake. Just hope that I didn't make a mistake here. Oh, good. And you are down to 6 hit points. Yep. Okay. One giant down. Should be able to kill one more shade. That wasn't enough to kill it and get the strong damage to another card. Okay, Umbrage Lord, again, just one card to tank that. Not a big deal. And what's the last card? Another shadow creature. Okay, you are by far weakest person now, so you're gonna tank the Umbrage Lord. So that's one kill. Now, this is 33, which we can survive with the Orc Witch. And then she would tank the Umbrage Lord. It's just perfect. Okay, so kill. There will be some damage, but we do damage back. So how much damage do we need to the shadow? Do we need to do to the shadow creature? 54. This is 5. And 10. So that's the shield gone, and we are down to 38. And 38 we can do with the Elven Mage thanks to the double damage from the poison. So shadow creature down. You have stronger poison, so you're going second. Now, here we will hit the Unliving Giant and do 8 damage. So that's 8, and this will be 12, 23. Now I have to support her. Or we can do 8, 17, 20. No, it's not enough. I was trying to kill the giant and get to the Umbrage Lord in the first turn, but we won't be able to do that. So we may as well just play her and support her with everything we have. Okay, so just the Umbrage Lord left. We don't have enough damage for the... Actually, we might have enough damage with the poison. We'll be close. 1 hit point! Wow! Okay, so... who's gonna be the last... no one is gonna be the last person to sacrifice. We have piercing damage. Our healer is gonna get a kill. There we go. Why is he still alive? I hope it's not the... Oh, there we go. Now it's gone. So, we can just end the turn. and win the fight.
The Umbrage Lord whirls around
Yes.
angrily for a time, but then he grows subdued, and eventually he kneels down before the Weatherer. The shadow speaks.
Yes, Master. I feel your power, and I will obey.
The Weatherer nods.
Good. You will stop this madness at once, and you will help me restore balance to our kin and to Thea. Thank you, my little friends. You have done a great deed in helping me.
Okay, so of course we lost the weather, but yeah, it would be a bit too much having this guy forever, because it's possible to continue just play forever just for fun. So you're welcome. So what now?
Now the giants will not disappear overnight, nor will their damage heal quickly. But in time, I will guide my flock back into their natural slumber. And I will have one of my planetniks join you and help rebuild what was destroyed.
Really? So a giant joined us, so if we wanted to play longer, we would have a giant with us. And that's pretty overpowered. Good. Help is welcome. Here's experience, research points, but don't really care. What I care about is that we managed to finish the quest. We have all the quests that give us points finished. The God's Duty 70 points. This is for the Giant 70 points, and this one is for the Cosmic Tree. So we have how much? 1386 points. That's not bad. This is our best item. And if you want to study the numbers, guys, you can just pause the video. But what I'm gonna do here, I'll end the game. This will end the current game, and you will see the summary of your efforts. After this, there is no going back. Yes, we are done with this this playthrough. Okay, I'll slowly scroll down here in case you want to read it. I'm not gonna read the whole thing on camera, it's pretty long. And we can close it. Now we can check our options for another Let's Play if we decide to go for another one. So what the options are, we have unlocked, what have we unlocked? Horus, I think, or Mokosh. I don't remember what were our starting options. Well, we unlocked one of these two, and we unlocked Lada because she can be only unlocked when you finish or win the game. That's I should say it. So that's one, and then Perrin, that's similar to Lada, but he can be only unlocked when everything else is unlocked and you win the game, something like that. He's quite hard to get. So with Veles on level 4, we now have Strong-Willed. Your villagers get a +2 bonus to armor during challenges versus disease, curse, and intellect. This is not bad, but not huge. Small magic tricks. One of your villagers probably is an elder sage, wiser and more experienced than any youth. This could be very useful for some early intellect, social challenges, hex challenges probably. Elderblood's Blessing. All your villagers gain +2 bonus to magic. This is huge. And we can see what we would get on level 5. That's touch. Your people are touched by the unloving, and they can all deal poison damage. Which is completely ridiculous. I don't know how much poison damage they can deal, but that's a huge boost. Okay, so you can see that the gods get much stronger as he levels up, and it's important for the higher difficulties, because let's say to like 200 and 50% difficulty. That is not a huge difference, but above that, with every step, the difference starts to be more and more significant. So these bonuses start to be more and more important. What else? Nightcrawlers, and here Green Fingers. That's fast gathering, but it's only level 1. And Lada. These two guys have significantly stronger bonuses, starting with Power of Hope. Your people gather and research faster. On level 2, other villages gain +2 will, +1 int, +3 health. It's only on level 2, and those bonuses get more and more ridiculous as she gets higher levels. So I'm thinking next time I would like to level her, or maybe go with Veles again and increase the difficulty. Or if you guys have any other ideas, let me know in comments. Also, let me know if you would like to see another Thea Let's Play. What I could also do, maybe use, when you get back, use another profile, as I have some other gods level there. I don't have Perrin anywhere, so I can't play with him. I could maybe do one campaign off camera to level up another god, and then we increase the difficulty with for that god and play, you know, the next let's play with higher difficulty with a different god. So let me know if you have some ideas about what you would like to see. I'm open to suggestions, and yeah, this is all for this let's play. We managed to win, so I'm really happy that the first time I tried giants it was possible to defeat them. I hope you like this part, that you enjoyed the let's play, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.